There is something about this land, something that cannot be measured in GDP, cannot be captured in headlines, cannot be reduced to trends. It is older than history books, stronger than narratives, and louder than silence. It lives in the Himalayas at sunrise, in the Ghats beside sacred rivers, in deserts that have watched centuries pass, in coast where traders once crossed oceans guided only by stars. It lives in the rhythm of our festivals, in the discipline of our athletes, in the hands of our artisans shaping clay and craving stones, in the voices of our classical ragas echoing through time, in the dreams of our children looking toward tomorrow. For centuries, India does not just exist. India contributed. India calculated the stars. India mapped numbers. India healed, taught, created, inspired. This was never just a country, it was a civilization in motion. From temples that touch the sky to ideas that shape the world, this land has always built more than structures. It built thought. And yet, somewhere between noise and distraction, between scrolling and comparing, between imitation and validation, we begin to question our own voice. We watch the world define us. We've allowed algorithm to shape identity. We consume stories but forgot to tell our own. And slowly, our voice became quieter than the noise around us. But a civilization like ours does not disappear. It waits, it breathes, it remembers. Today, across villages and cities, across mountains and metros, a new India stands at the intersection of heritage and horizon. An India that codes in the morning and lights diyas at night. An India that launches satellite and still bows before wisdom. An India that builds startup without forgetting its soil. An India that dances to ancient rhythms and creates digital revolutions. This is not old India versus new India. This is India. A generation rising not in rebellion against its roots, but in alignment with them. Rooted in culture, driven by ambition, unapologetically itself. And in this moment of remembering, a space was needed. Not borrowed, not filtered, not diluted, not defined by someone else's lens. A space where Indian stories are not trends, they are truths. A space built by India, for India. That space is HindSocial. HindSocial is not just a platform. It is a digital home for our stories, our languages, our arts, our festivals, our thinkers, our creators, our builders. It is where tradition meets technology, where heritage meets hustle, where creator meets community, where pride meets progress. It is where India does not imitate, India innovates. It is where a farmer's voice, a founder's vision stand on equal ground, where culture is not nostalgia, it is strength. Where identity is not divided, it is celebrated. Because this movement is bigger than content. It is about ownership. Ownership of narrative, ownership of pride, ownership of who we are. This is not about looking back. This is about moving forward with clarity, with confidence, with culture intact. The future does not belong to those who forgot who they are. It belongs to those who remember. And when India remembers, the world listens. This is HindSocial, rooted in heritage, driven by ambition, made by India, for India, and this time we are telling our own story.